Hello children, welcome back to this session. Today also we are going to solve workbook sums. Today we are going to solve word problems from page number 40. Workbook page number 40 word problem. Question number 21. Out of his salary, Rohan spends 1 by 5 on rent, 1 by 3 on food, and 1 by 6 on clothes. What fraction of his salary does he save? What is the question? From the total salary, Rohan is spending 1 by 5 part of it on rent, 1 by 3 part of it on food, and 1 by 6 part of it on clothes. The question is, what is the fraction of the salary he saves? I think you understood the question. Huh? How will you get? He spent money on three items: on rent, on food, and on clothes. So first of all, what we have to do? What is the part of the salary sent on these three items: rent, food, and clothes? We have to add and we have to get the total of these three fractions. So first of all, we are going to do that part. So first question, part step is part of salary spent on rent equal to 1 by 5. Second, part of salary spent on food equal to 1 by 10. Third step, part of salary spent on clothes equal to 1 by 6. These three are given in the question. Now we are going to find the total part of salary spent. So fourth step is total part of salary spent equal to, we have to add all these three fractions, that is on rent 1 by 5 plus on food 1 by 3, on clothes 1 by 6. See, if you see here, these three fractions are having different denominators, 5, 3 and 6. So we have to make the denominator same, or we have to find the equivalent fraction with the same denominator for all these three fractions. Then only we can add the fractions. So how will you make the denominator same? By finding LCM. So I have shown the LCM in short here. First denominator is 5. 5 factors are 5 ones are. Second 3. 3 factors are 3 ones are. Third denominator is 6. 6 factors are 2 threes are. So how will you find LCM? We have learned in 4th standard. How will you find? First to see how many times 2 repeatedly coming? One time only. So we have to write one time. What is the maximum number of time each factor repeat? That many times you have to write in LCM. So here 2, one time only coming. 3, here also one time, here also one time. In first number, no. So one time only coming. So here written 3 and 5 coming one time in first number and not there in other two numbers. So we have to write one time 5 also. So LCM equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. That is equal to 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Now all these three fractions separately we will take and we'll make the denominator 30 as I have done in the beginning part of this lesson. So 1 by 5 equal to 5. How will you make 30? To multiply with the 6. So numerator and denominator will multiply by 6. So 1 multiplied by 6 upon 5 multiplied by 6 equal to 6 by 30. Second fraction is 1 by 3. 3, how will you make 30? 3 tens are 30. So numerator and denominator we will multiply by 10. So 1 tens are upon 3 tens are equal to 10 upon 30. Third fraction is 1 by 6. 6 is the denominator. How will you make 30? 6 multiplied by which number will give you 30? 6 fives are. So numerator and denominator we will multiply by 5. So 1 5s are upon 6 5s are equal to 5 by 30. So all these three fractions are equivalent fractions of the given fraction, but all are having the same denominator 30. So we can add all these three fractions. So 1 by 5 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 5 equivalent fraction 6 by 30 plus second one 10 by 30 and the third one 5 by 30. Now you see all these three fractions are having same denominator 30. So we can add the numbers in the numerator. So what is numerator? 6 plus 10 plus 5 upon 30. Adding numerator what you will get? 21. 21 upon 30. 21 can be written as 21 and 30 upon 30 can be written in reduced form by finding factors. What are the factors of 21? 3 7s are. What are the factors of 30 here on the top? 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. What is the common factor? 3. So 3 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator cancelled. Then what is left here? What is left? Numerator 7 and denominator 10. So what is the sum of all these three fractions? 7 upon 10. Now, what is the total salary? The total salary equal to the whole. The whole means 1. 1 is the whole. Now we have to get how much part of the salary he said. He spent money on three type of items. On rent, on food and on clothes. That we have added, the total we got 7 upon 10. Now, question is, what part of salary does he save? So, total salary that is considered as the whole salary is considered as 1. So, part of salary he saves equal to from the whole 1, how much spent? 7 by 10. That we have to subtract. So, 1 minus 7 by 10. Now, we have to make the 1 has no denominator, so we can write 1 upon 1. So, 1 upon 1 minus 7 upon 10. Now, we have to make the denominator same for both the fraction. 1 and 10 LCM will be 10 only, no doubt. So 1 upon 1 equal to make the denominator 10, numerator and denominator we have to multiply by 10. So it becomes 10 upon 10. So 1 upon 10 will become 10 upon 10 minus, it is already 7 upon 10. If you want, you can multiply, or directly also you can do it. So it is equal to, both are having same denominator, so subtract the numerator. 10 minus 7 upon 10 equal to 3 upon 10. So Rohan saves 3 upon 10 part of his salary. I think you understood the question. Now, second question is, I bought 2 integer 1 by 2 kg potatoes, 1 by 4 kg tomatoes, and 1 integer 1 by 4 kg peas. How much total weight did I carry home? That is, I purchased 3 type of vegetable, 2 integer 1 upon 2 kg potatoes, 1 by 4 kg tomatoes, and 1 integer 1 by 4 kg peas. So how will you get the total weight of vegetables? We have to add all these 3 numbers or fractions. So see the step, weight of potatoes equal to 2 integer 1 upon 2 kg. Weight of tomatoes equal to 1 by 4 kg. Weight of peas equal to 1 integer 1 upon 4 kg. Now total weight of vegetables equal to, we have to add all these 3 fractions. That is, first one is 2 integer 1 upon 2 plus second weight is 1 by 4 plus third piece weight is 1 integer 1 upon 4. Here, first and last numbers are mixed number. Yesterday I have taught you, first of all, mixed number we have to convert into improper fraction. How will you convert? Integer part multiply the denominator. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1 numerator add. So 4 plus 1 5 by 2 plus it is already in proper fraction 1 by 4 plus here also 1 4s are 4 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 5 5 by 4. Now if you see, last 2 fractions are having same denominator, but first one denominator is 2 different. So these 3 numbers LCM we have to find to make the denominator same. So 2 factors are 1 2s are, 4 factors are 2 2s are. So what is LCM here? 2 times 2 coming here, 1 time 2 coming. So we have to write maximum number. Maximum number is 2 times. So LCM equal to 2 2s are 4. Now all these 3 fractions one by one we will take and we will simplify. Change into equivalent fraction with the denominator 4. So 5 by 2 equal to 2, we have to make 4. So numerator and denominator we have to multiply by 2. That is 5 by 2 equal to 5 into 2 upon 2 into 2 equal to 10 by 4. 1 by 4 equal to 4 ones are 4. So numerator and denominator multiply by 1. Or directly also you can write equal to 1 by 4 because its denominator is already 4. Similarly 5 by 4 also its denominator is already 4. So multiply numerator and denominator with 1. So it is equal to 5 by 4 only. Now you see these 3 fractions, 10 by 4, 1 by 4, 5 by 4. All the 3 fractions are having same denominator 4. So we can add the numerators. So 5 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4 is equal to first fraction 10 by 4 plus second fraction 1 by 4 and third fraction is 5 by 4. So adding all these 3 fractions which are having the same denominators, so we can add the numerator. So 10 plus 1 plus 5, that is written here. 10 plus 1 plus 5 upon 4. Adding numerator you will get 16. So 16 upon 4 equal to 4. So you can write the last step. I carried 4 kg vegetables. That is 3 type of vegetables brought. Separately their weight was given. So to find the total weight of vegetables, we have to add the weight of all the 3 vegetables. It was given in fractions, and in this example, what you have learned? Actually, you have learned addition of fractions with different denominators. The remaining questions we will solve in the next video. Thank you.